Maximus analysis here for 12/30/2015, and you see we didn't get the follow through that we wanted. It seems to be on par with the entire year of 2015, but we do have the higher lows in place, so we want to see this 2040 area hold, at least this 2052 area hold, which was the buy signal from yesterday, and it just did not follow through. So it's frustrating. It seems like it's par for the course for the year, but again, you're not the only one going through it. Ping pong between 4,500 and 4,700, but this is the best looking index out of them all. We need to see this 4570 area hold for the NQ. The YM, again, we had, again, we thought this would be more upside potential to break out above this level, and it did not as yet. Still holding about 50% of this previous handle, so we'll see what happens overnight and just adjust accordingly. Crude, again, I want to see it over 40 before I look to get long, but if you were short and able to hold through yesterday's really violent move back up, your short should still be valid, and I would be looking to I'll be looking to go break even just in case they rip it back up, because this action is pretty odd to say the least. But again, it's the market, so what you gonna do? You have the IWM. IWM probably out of all of these indexes looks the worst. So again, I will be looking at potentially under this for a short, maybe take it on Monday versus taking it tomorrow, year end. But we'll see where this one continues. So you had a lot of movement today. You had Priceline, again, it's not that bad. Again, you got inside days for this bar, so again, break above this 1300 and continue to go to the upside. Amazon was not that bad of a pullback at all for the high names, so they could actually push this up tomorrow. Google, same thing, down $4, $800 stock, no big deal. Tesla actually gave back a lot, which was annoying because I actually was in this Tesla trade from yesterday, and I'll just probably put my stop at break even. We never like to see these shooting stars, the candlestick, because you don't want it to break the low, but I'm going to, I think I got it probably around 233, because I was kind of just waiting for this action right here. So I'll just, either trim some, see where this goes overnight, and go from there. So you had Netflix actually didn't look that good either, and I got into some of this as well, and it didn't really follow through at all. So again, my stop is below this low, and I'll just see where it goes from there. Just manage your stops. LinkedIn actually looked really bad today. Looks like, again, it already had a couple bars with no volume, and you don't want to see it break below this low. Now the risk on that's about $8 range, so it'd be about 400 risk per contract if you were looking to go short. Excuse me. Apple, no follow through again. You have this kind of action, which is really annoying, but you almost see like a flag pattern for potentially more downside potential, and it's underneath this 113.50 area that we saw as kind of that midway of this previous swing. You have Facebook, again, this is really difficult one to be trading just because of how sideways it's been. But if we look at how many bars we had going up, we had 27 bars going up. We had 30, it's currently 37 bars sideways. So you can see that even though it's going sideways, where it lives is still in a bullish type of pattern, because 27 up and at 37, and they haven't even broken the midpoint of this swing, I believe. Let me just get that up for you guys. So you can see it's a very strong looking stock considering where it is right now. Again, the pattern is crappy for buying the dip, but don't look as this is a short as yet. You don't have anything to really work with. Alibaba, again, it's pretty sideways from this rip up. Let's make sure we're looking at the entire picture. So you have higher lows here. So again, I would just be, if I was going to go short, I would at least let a low break first, because it could easily pop and rip above this $85 area. FIT had a little bit of upside movement today, but it's still a broken stock. Alibaba. Again, we put that one already. Let's look at what these Dow names did. The biggest name that was up was actually Walmart. It was up 7 cents, and the biggest name down was actually Goldman Sachs, which again is still in a bearish type of situation so far. The second was Apple. You also had Chevron, which was kind of it's still, it's just hovering sideways, which is a very difficult pattern to trade. Again, look for the clean pattern, and we don't know if we're going to get any follow through with this Nike from this earnings flush down. So we'll see what's going on. Again, it's closing out a very difficult year in regard to just getting follow through for stuff. So I guess they're closing the year and not wanting to remind you about that. So again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know if there's any hedge funds that might have to liquidate due to someone might be going out of business. But again, you hold what you want, don't initiate anything. And if you're looking to initiate stuff, wait till Monday. How about that? So take care, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.